You don't think they filmed something for the end of this in credits scene? Something to give closure?
No.
Both be this week.
They're both this week.
So there's one we haven't seen.
Aquaman. Yay.
That's a good segue. Let's get right into this. Okay?
Let's do it.
A little mini jumping the gun.
We
here.
have a couple DC things.
things here.
Yep. I want to cut you off right out the gate. Palm Clementif got announced by Hollywood Reporter that she was in the DCU, and the first win for James Gunn, who went, no, you okay, Hollywood Reporter? The credible source like Variety? Are you okay? Anyway.
Sucks for her is if they were negotiating, but it wasn't final yet. Now she's not going to be in it because now he'll just double down.
Not
and
anytime
go,
soon.
Yeah.
No.
So then that would make them right, and I can't. I'm James Gunn.
Yeah. So Hollywood Reporter jumped the gun, as
Nice.
it were. Yes. Continue.
So
with your DC
Jason
stories.
Momoa is doing the media tour because
Yeah.
he can because the strike's over for a month or two.
Right on. Yep. I
And
like
he
those
keeps-
press tours,
he
man. I
keeps
love them.
being asked, "What's the future of Aquaman?" And I think if you have half a brain and you're in the entertainment industry at all, you know the answer. To
I
that
feel like you
question.
have to. If Jason Momoa was in front of us,
But you
I couldn't
have
help.
But you have to ask it. That's what I was gonna say. But you have to ask it. And he keeps the quote. I believe is it's not looking too good. The future's not looking too good, which is code for no shit. Because this thing is tracking worse than Blue Beetle, which is not even a slight at Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's a character that nobody knew.
No.
And Aquaman 2 is coming off making $1 billion off the first one.
billion dollars. Aquaman, $1 billion.
Aquaman 2,
No.
dollars.
It won't make a tenth of what the first Aquaman did.
It's going to struggle to get to 100 million.
I think it'll struggle to get to 1 million.
I could see this opening weekend. I think the only reason it breaks 20 is because of pure
Interest.
morbid
Yeah. Curiosity. Yeah. Yep.
And this is the end of the DCEU. Or, yes, the EU, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I
guess.
It's not the end, but it's sure as shit the last movie. They didn't end it though. Like that.
Oh, yeah, I guess it
imagine
just-
if Flash was coming out right now, and then they have the just fade it out with white, and then you're like, and that's all she wrote, and then have Porky Pig come on, and that's all, folks.
They had to. I almost guarantee you don't think they filmed something for the end of this in credits scene? Something to give closure?
No, no.
That sucks. I mean, that's just like one more up the fan's ass. I mean, you got to give. I would be like, go film something. I don't care if it's green screened and you're all on video calls zooming in and the plane explodes in the background. They should give the people.
They're like, what?
What's happening? Yeah, they're all doing like a Justice League, Zoom meeting, and they're talking about whatever.
Super COVID. Yeah.
Not being re-signed for sequels or whatever, and then something explodes behind them, and then they wrap up this terrible.
No,
thing.
I don't think they will literally do anything for this movie to wrap up the DCEU because they don't want to fucking care. They don't want to give a concrete conclusion to a thing that didn't make any sense.
But
You know?
they should, though. You're right, but they should. And
But
then,
like what? They don't even know what DCEU isn't even the same universe in that universe. Like Shazam is a part of that. That wasn't a part of it. Fucking Joker is a part of that. That wasn't anything to do with that. Arkham Batman or
funny you should say that, because now the new Batman series, the new Arkham series,
which is based off
the movie,
the Matt Reeves movie,
Matt Reeves movie, is now in the DCU.
Even though that's Elseworlds.
Even though they said it wasn't.
Even though they said it wasn't. So the Gotham is, but not that Batman.
That's worse than the Blue Beetle stuff. I didn't think you could make that situation worse, but they were like, hold on a second.
Hold
James
my
Gunn's
beer.
Like, hold my gun.
Hold my gun.
Oh, I guess we can't say that, right? Hold my...
Maybe that's why Jumping the Gun never got good views.
It's his last name. Hold my GUNN, YouTube. God damn.
Fuck!
Everybody's so sensitive.
I gotta bleep it.
Yeah, now we gotta bleep it.
James beep.
Yeah, can we not say his name? Shit.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Penguin was supposed to get a series. Colin Farrell's Penguin.
That's coming. I saw the teaser.
Arkham was supposed to get a series also
that's
set in that
definitely
universe, but now it's not in the Penguin, Matt Reeves, Batman world. It's now in, because James Gunn said, I want that. You're playing with your two action figures in the sandbox. It's Batman and Iron Man, right? And then a kid comes, I don't have that yet. Joink. Mine. This is my toy now, and prove me wrong. Fucking. That's exactly what happened. Like. Matt Reeves is like writing the shit out of this Arkham series to fit his Robert Pattinson Batman world, and James Gunn says, "That's amazing. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. I want it."
And he tweeted, and as much as like sometimes I like James Gunn, other times I hate him because he tweeted, "Just saw Joker 2, gave my notes." Bro. James. Dude. Was the first one, did the first one make $1 billion?
Yeah, it made a shit ton of money.
In the middle of the shit storm that was the DCEU.
It made a shit ton of money.
It broke $1 billion. I'm like 99% sure it's the highest grossing thing pretty much that came out during the era that wasn't Aquaman 2. And has nothing to do with it. And you're going to go, hey, Todd Phillips, I'm going to give you some notes.
$1 billion. Yeah.
And then people jumped all over him on Twitter. And then he's like, well,
the first R-rated movie in history to be $1 billion. Yeah.
What's your notes again, James?
I think he's got it, bro.
How many? Which Guardians movie made $1 billion? Oh, none of them? Cool. Shut the fuck up. That's what if I was Todd Phillips, I'd say. Like, oh, that's awesome. Cool. My first attempt at this made $1 billion.
But he's like the CEO of your company, so he's like, all right, James, thanks for the notes.
But then he came out and then he got jumped on because he was being a dick, and he was like, well, this is technically a Warner Brothers thing, and they just like to ask me to see if, it's like, how could you? To me,
I need James Gunn to put his notes on this fucking psychological drama. No. James Gunn, I don't want you fucking 16,000 rooms near that movie. No, get away from that movie.
Because I could feel like he watched that and went, how can I put this in the DCU?
I gotta put Come and Get Your Love in here somehow. If it was James Gunn's Joker.
Like, missing one thing. All right, see this scene where it's quiet?
Redbone.
Hey. Right? Because there's no thing.
What if you
just stay with me?
The entire soundtrack of the first Guardians movie into the sequel to Joker.
You know what's missing in this real serious part where they're like, that person died? We need a joke.
Yeah. We need like a guy eating chips.
We need Harley Quinn be taking a shit right here. And then she comes out and she's got toilet paper stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Guardians 3. That was an actual scene that happened.
Whoops. My bad. I forgot.
Wrong movie.
Don't touch my fucking. I don't even care about Joker 2, but James Gunn is the last person on the fucking planet.
Not for that kind of movie.
Oh.
No, please.
Go away. Go away.
It's true. And last DC note. Last week we talked about Zachary Levi. We talked about Zachary Levi not knowing when to shut up.
Yeah, I guess if you're the brother of the guy who runs the company, you could play whoever you want. But I don't know about that.
Well, in the same stretch of interviews he's been doing, the thing that got buried because he couldn't keep this first part of his mouth shut is that he loves Nathan Fillion and would love to do a movie with him as Green Lantern and Shazam.
Oh, would you, buddy?
Maybe don't say the first thing.
Sorry, buddy.
About like being butthurt that the CEO's brothers in the movies, and maybe you'll get your Nathan Fillion movie.
If you're sitting on a backdrop for Chicken Run 2 and the interviewer only asks you about Shazam, I'd be a little fucking peeved too.
Okay.
You know,
You're
I
right.
don't really like Zachary Levi that much from, where he's
I don't
come
like
out.
that he keeps going to it. It's The Rock's fault my movie sucks.
It's just like a weird take to have.
Is
yeah,
it the
no,
reason
your movie was bad and just own it. And if you did own it, I'd respect you more.
Right. And if it would have been like, you'd have been like, yeah, you know what, with The Rock being in the movie would have been like, hey, that movie sucked until that after credits scene when The Rock showed up, and that was kind of cool. But I had to sit through 2 hours of absolute dog shit to get to that.
If Zachary Levi was in it, he wouldn't be saying it. Right. So, but again, it's like Chicken Run 2 just came out. It stars Zachary Levi. He's on this press tour for the movie, and they're like, so Shazam. And it's like, there's like chickens and claymation chickens behind me.
Right.
But Shazam. You know about Lobo? Is Jason Momoa still going to play Aquaman?
You're not
Zach?
wrong. So
Mr.
you
Levi?
said some really disparaging things about both Marvel's Kevin Feige and Warner Brothers DCU's James Gunn.
Chicken Run 2, though.
Well, I would like to be in a Green Lantern movie with Nathan. Yeah, what the hell do you think the chances of that are now? You stupid ass.
Zach?
Come
Zachary?
on.
Zachary Levi?
So that pretty much, I think that pretty much winds our DC stuff.
That does it for Jumping the Gun, huh?
In case you snipped that, because I know how you are. And I know you want your correct segues. Is there Christmas music blaring? But you're playing like the main character, right, of the bad guys, and
The main villain.
and you're watching them butcher, and there's nothing you can do.
Darth Vader of the new trilogy.
There's nothing you can. And they're like, but guys, we did this in the original. Like, we did this. I'm Darth. You guys are Darth Vadering me.
You're Darth Vadering me, and I don't like it, and I didn't like it
I didn't
personally.
like it either because not only do they Darth Vader him, they did the exact way. They bring him back just to,
and then he's good at the end, and then he dies.
To die.
We did that. Try again. Thank you, Star Wars.
Just see all these comments, like people talking about how The Last Jedi's aged so well, and it's the best of the trilogy because they took a different.
Excuse me?
They took a different